instinct, an inborn impulse or motivation to action typically performed in response to a specific external stimuli, often described as a stereotyped, apparently unlearned, genetically determined behavior pattern. Sometimes we set out to do the most epic things, and for me, taking another cross-country trip to the West Coast was one of them. But as excited and hopeful as I was, things don't always go as planned. I left work and started my 26-hour ride west to the mountains of Nevada, and as always, it would be filled with late nights and early mornings, along with plenty of gas stops, and we can't forget rain, that doggone rain. With my rain gear fitting baggy like a tuxedo from a chapel in Vegas, I pressed on, getting further and further away from civilization, and San Antonio would be the last major city I ride through for a while. Going through West Texas, it was full of nothings like a whispering sweet. I was soon into the area known as the Gauntlet, a stretch of I-10 from San Antonio to El Paso, Texas, where the gas stops are few and far between, and where if anything will happen to your bike, you don't want it to happen here. Soon enough, I would get bit with the first strike as I would run into a pole and tear up the front end of my bike. Leaving my last stop, all I could think about is how bad the damages were and how much it would cost me to fix. And on a teacher salary, it would probably be a while before I can get it done. But the issues would just start as the bike would completely die and shut off. Working out the kinks, we tried everything we could to get it going. And with no luck, I ran to the nearest AutoZone to grab a battery and to continue the troubleshooting. After making quick work on the bike like a NASCAR pit stop, it was time to head off. But even this time, that West Texas snake would lean back and strike again. And it was at this very moment I contemplated and decided to abort the mission. When things pile up back to back, my gut instinct kicks in and tells me to stop. And after being airlifted from a near fatal accident years ago, I tend to follow it. My internal compass was telling me to go east after a night of rest, and I would do so. Morning, people. Heading back home. Eventful trip? Definitely. Waking up the next morning, I had a feeling it would be a rough one, and I didn't see much traffic for the foreseeable future. As I rode back down I-10, I saw a lot of destruction along my path. I also noticed the clouds were spread out as far as the eyes could see, and I don't even think Moses could part it long enough for the sunlight to break through. I had friends check on me and warn me of impending storms that I would be running into, and I normally check my radar before heading out, but my mind was cloudy and I slipped up like spoiling a surprise birthday party. What's up, people? Rain is crazy. Rain is super crazy. My GoPro died, so I couldn't show you everything. It's not gonna stop anytime soon. I've been watching my radar. It's just something that I'm just in for the foreseeable future. Yep, so let me show y'all real quick. So right now, I'm right here in San Antonio. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I'm in San Antonio, and I'll be clear once I start on my way to Houston. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and keep pushing. So if it was just rain all the way through, I would just wait, but I'm gonna go ahead and just keep pushing, and I'll check back in with y'all. Into Buc-ee's. Didn't have to stop for gas. I'm gonna stop for gas and give me a little something to snack on and keep pushing. Heading east, the only sense of comfort I felt was when I saw a Buc-ee's gas station, and I stopped each time just to recharge and reset and grab some comfort items to help me focus.
It's always a stop. Back to the money.
I kept my radar app open and my phone constantly refreshing to see which way it would be moving, and like a cruel joke, it would shift and stay along my path into Houston. I had shared my location with close friends and family in the area and received many calls and texts to pull over because the storms would only begin to get worse. But I ignored them because I made it to Houston and the sky had briefly started drying out, and I felt like I had made it to the safe zone for the time being. But crossing the next state line would be one of my most difficult weather challenges I would ever face. And after leaving another gas stop, I continued along my journey, and I looked into the sky and I saw darkness surrounding me, an impending sign of what was to come. And I won't lie, it did kind of freak me out a little bit. Entering Louisiana once upon a midnight dreary, the rain and cold had me weak and weary. I had wished to myself like a shooting star that the rain would never be more, but the raven laughed in my face to quote, I got excited for a brief moment to see clear skies, and the visual of the sun pleased my eyesight like a Roman king watching his champion do battle and win. Dark clouds came fast back like a 67 Mustang, and I could feel my internal battery slowly running out. I was exhausted. This was the worst storm I had ever rode in. The water submerged me at all angles, and being stuck in traffic made me feel like I was drowning. My bike plowed through the wave pool sitting on the highway, and I braced myself. My gear was on its last legs as my pin lock malfunctioned, and I couldn't see very far. My riding glasses had become foggy, and I tossed them off to the side. My eyes had to take the full sting of the raindrops darting at my face. But all I can do is pray. And magically the rain gave way to calm skies as I rumbled back home. And as I made my way, I've had this thought. Follow your instincts and your intuition. It's there for a reason. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And this is your man GQ, the leader of the Peace Army, telling you guys to be safe, be cool, and most importantly, be you. And peace out until we meet again.